All right. Hey, y'all. Welcome to another episode of A Day in the Life of a Working Actress Who Just Loves to Knit. I'm actually parked right outside the theater. I'm about to go in. I actually only have a minute. We really got to get inside because my call time is 1:30 and it is 1:23. So we need to get inside, get ready for show. We have 2 shows today, so probably won't get any knitting done before the first show because again, I'm cutting it close and we still have all this cat's makeup to put on. But I will definitely be knitting in between shows, and I think we might be starting a new project today, which is actually crazy because I should definitely be working on the one I already have on the needles, but I'm just too excited. I cannot wait anymore. So I think we're going to be casting on a new project today. And then you will be with me as I get ready for show, as I put on all my crazy makeup, as I take it off in between shows, as I put it back on for the second show. I choose to do that because it just feels better for me. And then wrapping up the evening. But hopefully there won't be anything crazy happening this time. Last time we definitely had some hiccups in the show itself, but that's live theater. What are you going to do? We'll see how today goes. I'm sure it'll be a great day. I'm excited to bring you along with me, and I hope you enjoy. If I'm feeling extra spicy, we'll have 2, but that I might regret that. I keep trying to decide what his first Disney movie is gonna be, and I have but that's the thing I love so many of them. Hercules is probably my favorite. But I know for him, Toy Story would be very appropriate. And it's a little bit scary, but you know what? We managed. I forgot how scary it was until I went back and watched it as an adult, and I was like, oh. Yeah, but in the first one, when Woody is like, Sid, and then he goes, away, nice, and you're like, oh, what is so scary? Or all the toys he's working on, he doesn't know what to do, and as an adult, you imagine what would happen if all your toys, I don't know, it's just wait, that's so scary. Everything that Jake watches is really violent and intense, and I'm like, can we just watch something funny? We don't see a lot of movies because I don't care for a lot of movies because I feel so much in my everyday life. Yeah. I don't need to watch something that's gonna make me upset. Sorry, ready. I'm good. We're good.
I was just starting to sing it and it happened. Same show, exactly.
Oh, thank you for saying that.
Same show. Tonight, different show. But tonight I'm back fully. But you're still going to the front for me in the ball. Yeah, I know, right?
whatever her like
Her notes app or whatever.
draw, yeah, like
Oh,
the
yeah.
draw app gets a grid.
This
And
is
then
our
just
places called places for
bases it off of each square.
places.
I feel like you finish projects faster knitting or crocheting.
Crocheting, 100% crocheting. But the catch-22 of that is that you eat way more yarn crocheting.
That's true.
My yarn goes a lot further knitting than crocheting. Yeah. That probably has something to do with it, yes. Are you all sticking around? You staying here for the break?
Yeah. Yeah. Are you staying here?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about taking
I just really want to knit today. Like, I just want to chill out and knit. And last time I said I wanted to do that during the break, I got sick. So we're not going to get sick today.
No, you're not.
We're just going to hang out and chill and knit. Ooh.
He like ran down St. Patrick's bow and was like, "Let's go, cats," or whatever.
Oh my gosh, I
As
didn't.
if, like,
How did
Alonzo
I miss
was-
that?
He runs down and he's like,
Yeah, it was so cute.
How-
No, he said something too. I don't remember what it was.
come on, guys.
I totally missed that.
Alonzo's the protagonist all along.
It was always
There's
Alonzo.
always one
Well,
story.
he is the primary
He's
character.
telling the story. Intermission. Of course.
So here's where we're at. I have been knitting a little bit, like at intermission and stuff. So we are making some progress on this. This is actually going pretty well, I think. Pretty happy. So obviously this is, maybe not obviously, but this is the collar, so it actually goes that way. But are we focused? There we go. So I wanted to start a new project today. I wanted to cast on my, I still don't know how to pronounce it, Saugerties Pullover, which is by Chelsea Martin, which I talked about in my first ever vlog, excuse me. I did talk about it. It's a really cool sweater with a colorwork band. I did not read the description on the Ravelry page before I bought the pattern, or before I bought the yarn that I was going to use for the pattern. So here's the thing. There's steeking involved, and I have never done steeking. There's also a provisional cast on involved, which I'm not prepared for. So there are a couple of things that I just don't know that I'm prepared to do today. Also, because of the steeking, it requires 100% wool. And my yarn is not 100% wool because it is a tweed. It's so beautiful, but it's an 85% superwash merino and a 15% Donegal, which from what I'm understanding is probably synthetic. But that part is also the little flex. So I'm thinking this might still be suitable for steeking. I don't know if I want to risk it. I kind of want to risk it. Is that a bad idea? So we still might cast this on today. I'm not 100% sure. For now, I'm just going to stick with my Rainbloom. I'm going to continue with that. and do that for a little bit and see where we end up. But I'll update y'all in a little bit. Okay, so I did just go ahead and skim through the pattern. I did not like read it word for word, but I'm really annoyed with myself. So I'm afraid to try the steeking, but I think that I can try that. And after, you know, so many years of knitting and knowing that it's something that I will eventually have to try, it's like, okay, I think I can manage the steeking part of it. But because I was not prepared to do a provisional cast on, I don't have any like scrap yarn with me that I want to use for that. So I'm going to need to wait to cast that on, which is fine. I also need to do a little bit more research on steeking and different methods and things to make sure that I can do it the right way or the way that I'm most comfortable with. So I need to, I'm just not prepared to try that today. So we're just going to work on the Rainbloom pullover, which is totally fine. We're going to make some good progress. I actually think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put, wait, do I have one? No, I took it out. Where did I put it though? I have a light bulb stitch marker somewhere. Oh, there it is. I think I'm going to go ahead and put this in the row that I just started to see how much progress we can make, because it is currently, let's see, it's 5 o'clock right now. Our call time for the next show is 7 o'clock. I'll probably stop around 6:30, 6:45 to get ready for the second show, because it was kind of a rush to get ready for the first one. But yeah, I think I will just put this in here and we'll see how much we can get done in the next hour and a half, 2 hours. I'm going to put on some YouTube videos and just hang out and knit. And so let me show you just real quick. I put in our, oh, it's over here. I put in our little light bulb stitch marker to note where we started, and we'll see how much we get done. I am a lot slower knitting in this stranded color work, so we'll see what we get done. But yeah, I'll let you know. Okay, so I have a few minutes. I have to get back inside and get ready again, but the dressing room was actually really full of people, so I didn't want to give a verbal update in there. But as you saw, I made some progress, not a ton of progress in the hour and a half, 2 hours that I was working on it. Just over an hour and a half, I think I was working on things, but I did make some progress, and I'm actually so excited because I finally got to the yellow part of the Maltese skein, and that makes me so happy because I was really looking forward to getting to that part of the yarn, so yay. So now I'm gonna go get ready for our second show, which starts in like 45 minutes, so you'll come along with me for that. I don't know how much more knitting I will get done today. I will work on it during intermission, and then we'll see our progress, and then yeah, we'll wrap it up at the end of the night after show number 2.
Sure, I could just call in.
But he was upside down, but his legs are moving, so he can still.
No.
I didn't pick up.
Oh,
everything
yeah,
down,
it's
so
crazy.
Maybe it's alive.
Because what we're trying to get everybody, it's smart, safe, because
Now, I've never had to kill a cockroach.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had cockroaches in my space, like when I lived in Florida, but I don't remember ever killing them. I think I was just kind of like, well, that's there.
that's
Came over on the ships,
The
and they
plague.
brought the plague with them.
droppings.
Yeah.
And we're like, this
It's like,
is,
well, okay.
this is tough.
This sucks.
I see what I like. Was that a mouse? I'm like, I don't know. Like, whatever.
Oh, wow, you lived in Germany? Belgium.
Belgium?
Sure.
Belgium?
Yep.
Oh my god, was it a city?
They're interchangeable, I guess.
Wait, what is that from?
I said something about living in Belgium because I spent some time in Belgium.
Oh, okay.
And Chris goes, I didn't know you lived in Germany. And I said, Belgium. So then after I graduated college, I moved to Florida, worked there for 2 years. It's 5 years of crazy.
Was 5 years of men are gonna men the only way men know how to men?
Yes. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know if I wanted to go back to New York. I didn't know if I wanted to go back to Cleveland. I didn't know if I wanted to stay in Paris or like try to go to the UK or like what I wanted to do. So I just came home. And in a way it was good because then it was 2020.
Okay, I'm back. Jordan might come join in.
Okay.
I see. I told him you're telling the story.
Boy. Don't do that.
Yeah. I was like, you're right here with me. But we all are like Wait, look at mine. See what this thing when they turn to crap. Like what happened? Like what? How is yours so clean? I still use Johnny.
Really cheesesteak. Girl. No, a lot of places say. Okay, so it's a few days later. I realize I never filmed a wrap up or an outro for this video, so we're doing it now. I'm a little bit self-conscious actually because I'm in the common area of my apartment building because this is the space that I have right now, but it's okay. I definitely wanted to film today because I actually did my hair, which when I'm in a show where I wear a wig and like crazy makeup every day, I don't do my hair very often. So y'all are getting to see a little bit of, I don't know, put together Emma. She doesn't come out all that often these days. But anyway, so I just wanted to do a little bit of a wrap up and show you all the progress that we made on, what would that have been, Saturday? Today is Tuesday. So yeah, it's been a couple days, but I did put in some stitch markers to show the progress. So I have worked on this since Saturday, but I also haven't made I guess I've made a decent amount of progress since Saturday. But anyway, so here's where we're at as of now. Hang on, let me get my yarns all situated here. So here is where we are as of now. I'm actually so happy with this progress. I think it's looking great. It actually goes this way. This is the yoke. I did slip this over my head a couple of days ago just to make sure that I could get it over my head and that it was laying nicely. And I don't have a barber cord. I didn't bother to put it on scrap yarn or anything, so I just kind of scrunched it up on the needles. So it wasn't a true representation, but I did switch to a longer cord to be able to do that, and also just so that my stitches would lay more nicely. So we are actually in great shape right now. I'm so pleased. Okay, so to show the progress from Saturday, so this stitch marker is where we started on Saturday, and this stitch marker is where we ended. So that's probably about an inch of progress, which, you know, I mean, it's not a ton of progress, but that's what I got done in between shows and like an intermission and stuff. So I'm fairly happy with that, especially because we are working color work. It's not something I do a lot of the time, and I'm still kind of getting in the groove of working with the two yarns in each, one yarn in each hand. And actually, I'm really feeling like I'm starting to get into a flow of using both of my hands to tension yarn. Switching between colors, I feel, is going more smoothly. And this is what the inside is looking like, which I actually think the inside's looking pretty dang nice. It's pretty even, I think. I have noticed that my floats have gotten a little bit less loose as I've been going, but I think that's okay because the fabric still has plenty of stretch to it. And I think it works out that the looser floats are towards the neckline because that's the part that's going to have to stretch just a little bit more to get over my head. So I think that actually works out really nicely. And I'm so, so, so pleased with how this is going. Okay, so just to update you a little bit further on the other project that I was going to start and didn't. So I did a little bit of research on steeking and some different methods for steeking. So I need to do a little bit more research, but I think I'm going to be okay with the yarns that I chose, even though they are not 100% wool, and even though they are super wash wool, and then the Donegal, which, looking into it a little bit more, it seems that the Donegal is most likely a synthetic material. So I was like, dang it, like I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board, and then I have all this yarn, like what am I gonna do with it? I don't think it changes much. I think I'm going to be able to use the yarn that I bought for that project, but I think when I go to do the steek, the pattern does say you can use any method of steeking that you like, but the method that the designer used and the method that all of the testers used was the felting method, which you have to be using 100% non-superwash yarn. Sorry, my bangs are like, they're a little bit too long. Sorry, I'm like trying to mess with them in the viewfinder. Anyway, you need 100% non-superwash wool to use that method. But it seems that I can use the crochet method, and as long as the yarn that I use to do the actual crocheting is 100% wool that will felt over time, I don't need to worry so much about the actual fabric of the sweater being 100% non-superwash wool. So I think I'm going to be okay to use the yarn that I have picked out for this project already, which I'm really thrilled about because I love it. That's why I bought it, and I'm really excited to use it. So I am going to cast on that project soon. I really need to cast that on when I have dedicated time to focus, because it's been such a long time since I've done a provisional cast on. So I really need to go back and look up some tutorials and things to relearn how to do that. And then I want to make sure that I'm just really like focused to get started with that sweater, because I want to do it right. And I'm really excited about it, but it's a scary project because color work, steeking, starting with a new construction. In my very first video, I was like, it's a really easy, common top-down construction. It is not. Emma, read. It says right in the Ravelry listing that it does not start there. It actually starts under the arms, which I've never done. I've done bottom up. I've never done where you start like under the arms, work the color work up, and then do the length. I've never done that. So I'm a little bit nervous, and then the steeking of it all. So, but I am excited. I'm excited. So yeah, we're in good shape. I am taking a little bit of time to myself right now to get going on some editing and some things of that nature so that I can get these videos out, because the response on my first one was so great. And I'm so grateful for that. So I'm excited to edit some more, get some more videos out for you guys, and just keep working on everything. So yeah, we've got great progress here. We've got a really exciting one on the docket. So I am psyched. Yay. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending some time with me. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I enjoyed the time that I spent with you. So let's do it again sometime. Bye.